What's up, people? I am gutted. I'm frustrated, devastated, even. Uh, Mistakes cost us today. Um, and they tend to do that here in this Premier League. But what a game this was. Proper battle of a North London derby. Unfortunately, I right out the gate thought that Spurs handled the occasion better. I thought that overall, they just edged it. Probably the better team, just a little bit. Injuries cost us big. Jorginho comes on and has a shocker, gives the goal away, uh, and to give goals right after we've scored goals is just that's rough. That's really rough. Speaks to the mentality of having just gone ahead, big occasion, need to be organized and mentally on it immediately, and we weren't. Give the injury to Rice causing Georgia to come on seems pretty awful right now. And I thought in the first half we were by far the better team. I thought that we pressed really well. We kept Madison and Basuma out of the game. We got Poro and Udogi on yellow cards. Everything was going good. We even got a goal in the first half. Sergio Romero own goal. Kind of unfortunate for him, but good to open the space, and Saka takes the shot. Classic. And it's resulted in the goal. So we did everything right until the 44th minute. You give James Madison the first time he's had space all day in the midfield. He hits a long one into the corner for Kulusevski. And then we switch off again. Madison gets round Saka on the other side, and Ben White just kind of stands there. We didn't react, and cost us a goal because that's the quality that they have, the quality that Son makes the near post run. Near post runs score goals, and was able to get it past Raya in the other way. David Raya makes a couple of amazing saves in this game. The first one on the very first counterattack they had the whole game, makes a magnificent save. So definitely justified, him coming in, but then was a little bit shaky when they got the equalizer. So it's an interesting mix of mistakes and good play. But I thought that we definitely tactically were the better side in the first half. Just can't switch off. Absolutely 100% cannot switch off in this league. And that's what happened. And we got punished. I thought that, we created chances. Our press was absolutely suffocating, and it should have been 3-1 at halftime. Gabby Jesus has to score. It's that is just straight up. You got to bury that. We've done such good work to win the ball in the box, and then he just skies it. Those are moments we have to have the composure. Those are moments we have to have the lethality and the clinical nature to the finishing. If we do, this game, this game's way different. We win easy. I think if he scores there, it makes a huge difference. And we go on and we probably score again before halftime. We were just backed off of him right at the end of the half. I thought that as the second half began, we needed to up the intensity, and we were unable to do that. Maybe we did a little bit, I guess, but they also matched that intensity. And as much as we controlled the first half, there was no control in the second half. It was very even, very back and forth, stop, start, kind of choppy, really. And, Tottenham brought the axes, brought the hatchets, and were able to break up play in that way. They were definitely kicking at us. And but I thought that they did their game plan to a T, took their chances when they had them. I mean, what's Jorginho doing? What is he doing? And that wasn't even the only time he stood on the ball and took way too many touches. He did like 3-4 times where he got possession and then took way too many touches, was forced back, and made it nervy when it shouldn't have been nervy at all. Just simple moving the ball along, but he had to make it complicated, and it cost us. It cost us absolutely huge. In my opinion, cost us the 2 points. We, had enough that we could have won this game, even though I think the draw is, a fair result. We should have won this game. Lethal finishing is the only thing that cost us. Mental mistakes. Let me rephrase. We could have won this game if we hadn't have made those mistakes and also finished either one. Either one. If we finish really well, we win the game. If we don't make those mistakes, we win the game. So do either one. But we weren't able to do that. I think that the mentality is a big thing to speak on, because as soon as we score, we get pegged back. And I think we were rattled both times that happened. Both times we got scored on immediately. They were the better team for the next 5 minutes. You could tell that we needed halftime. And I thought that if we came back out in the second half with more intensity, that we would be able to get back in control of the game, but we never found it. We never found the control. Our press was strong, but when you create an opportunity like that, you just got to put them down. You just got to put them down. And the nature of the derby and the atmosphere and the pressure, I think it kind of got to them. Kind of got to Arsenal a little bit today. Our tactics were working, but I think they got tired near the end. I think that, Tottenham's spell of possession right at the end kind of, you got to give them credit. You got to give them credit. They played their game. They pressed really high. They gave us issues with that press, created mistakes, took their chances, and got a good point. I think it's definitely 2 drop points for Arsenal. We should have been better. I think that they marked Martin Odegaard out of the game quite well. In the second half especially, he wasn't able to get on the ball as much as we would have liked. We were going down the left-hand side a whole lot more. The injuries were devastating. Not Trossard not being in to start, devastating, because I think we weren't able to get the best out of Gabriel Jesus down the left and Eddie down the center. That's something we definitely need to look at moving forward, because I think Jesus is much better down the middle. And so Arteta's got something to look at there as well. And we can only hope that the injury to Saka and Rice are niggles and not anything long term, because not having Declan Rice in the team is devastating. Absolutely devastating. But all in all, tough day. Frustrated, but still undefeated. And we move forward. We got Brentford on Wednesday in the League Cup. Should see some rotation. Hopefully no hangover from this result. And I hope that Arteta can, kind of pull back. I think that taking off Jesus, was an interesting one. I can respect the Havertz substitution at halftime. I thought Vieira was decent, but Havertz coming on, thought he was decent as well. But the Jesus one, pulling him off for Reece, I didn't understand it. I didn't like it. Should have pulled Eddie and put Reece out wide, Jesus down the middle. But like I say, something he's got to figure out in the upcoming games, in the upcoming fixtures. But those are my initial thoughts. So thanks for being here. Thanks for listening to the Cup Chasers podcast, another match reaction here. Go ahead and get the likes up on the video and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Thanks for being here. We are almost at 100 subscribers. Last time I looked, I think it was at 94. So let's go ahead and get up to 100. We are on our way. So thanks again for listening. Thanks again for being here, and have a good day.